My mom, the amount of inner strength that this woman has is pretty astonishing.
Shannen Doherty's mom, Rosa, now using that inner strength as she breaks her silence on her daughter's death.
Both my parents really, are integral to the kind of person that I am today.
Also mourning the loss of the late actress, her ex-husband, Ashley Hamilton.
Shannen Doherty, the iconic actress known for her unforgettable roles in Beverly Hills 90210 and Charm, has tragically passed away, leaving behind a legacy that has touched millions. As the world mourns the loss of this beloved star, a pressing question emerges: who will inherit her extensive property and assets? Doherty, who faced a long battle with cancer, has left behind an estate that includes not only her impressive real estate holdings, but also her personal treasures, memorabilia, and potential royalties. Join us as we uncover who eventually inherits the property of Shannen Doherty. Shannen Maria Doherty, born on April 12, 1971, in Memphis, Tennessee, was the daughter of Tom and Rosa Doherty. Growing up, she was raised in her mother's Southern Baptist faith and boasted a rich heritage of Irish and Native American descent. Shannen's acting career took off early, with guest appearances on TV series like Voyagers and Father Murphy in 1982, both created and produced by Michael Landon. That same year, at just 11 years old, she landed the recurring role of Jenny Wilder on Little House on the Prairie, starring and produced by Landon. Shannen appeared in 18 episodes during the show's final season before it was canceled in 1983. In 1982, Shannen also lent her voice to the animated film The Secret of NIMH. Her talent continued to shine as she took on roles in popular shows, such as an episode of Magnum P.I. titled A Sense of Debt, and an early episode of Airwolf called Bite of the Jackal. Her performance in Airwolf earned her a nomination for Best Young Actress, guest in a series at the 6th Youth in Film Awards in 1984. By 1985, Shannen starred as Maggie Moline in the teen comedy Girls Just Want to Have Fun, alongside Helen Hunt and Sarah Jessica Parker. Her versatility as an actress was further showcased when she took on the role of Chris, the oldest Witherspoon sibling, in the family drama Our House. This show ran from 1986 to 1988 and earned her a Young Artist Award nomination. Shannen's breakthrough in the world of major motion pictures came in 1988 with the dark comedy Heathers. This film marked the start of her rise to fame, but it was her role as Brenda Walsh in the Aaron Spelling-produced TV series Beverly Hills 90210 in 1990 that truly catapulted her to global stardom. Her portrayal of Brenda earned her Young Artist Award nominations for Best Young Actress, starring in a television series in both 1991 and 1992. Shannen remained on the show until 1994, exiting after the 4th season. During this time, Shannen made waves by posing nude in Playboy magazine. Her first appearance was in December 1993, followed by another spread in March 1994. She graced the magazine's pages once more in December 2003, featuring in a captivating 10-page pictorial. After leaving Beverly Hills 90210, Shannen's career shifted towards made-for-TV movies, but she continued to secure significant roles. One notable role was in Kevin Smith's 1995 film Mallrats, where she played a lead character. She later made a cameo appearance in Smith's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. In 1998, Aaron Spelling cast her once again, this time in the TV series Charmed. Shannen portrayed Prue Halliwell, the eldest of 3 witch sisters. Her talent extended beyond acting, as she directed 3 episodes during the show's 2nd and 3rd seasons. Prue's character met an untimely end in 2001 at the conclusion of the 3rd season, with her departure reportedly due to tensions with co-star Alyssa Milano. Shannen's career, marked by complexity and controversy, continued to draw attention. In 2004, Entertainment ranked her number 10 on their list of the 50 most wicked women of prime time. 3 years later, AOL named her character Prue Halliwell the 9th greatest witch in television history. In 2003, Shannen ventured into hosting, taking the reins of the Sci-Fi Channel's candid camera show, Scare Tactics, for its 1st season. From 2004 to 2005, she returned to primetime TV, starring as Alexandra Hudson in the short-lived series North Shore. Later in 2005, she appeared in the pilot for the comedy Love Incorporated. Shannen's varied roles and undeniable talent cemented her place as a dynamic and influential figure in the entertainment industry. Her career, filled with dramatic turns and bold choices, continues to fascinate and inspire fans around the world. In 2006, Shannen Doherty stepped into the world of reality TV with her own show, Breaking Up with Shannen Doherty, which premiered on the Oxygen channel. The show featured Doherty taking on the tough tasks for members of the public, such as breaking up with their significant others or delivering harsh truths about what their friends really thought of them. Despite its intriguing premise, the show was canceled after one season due to low ratings. In 2007, Doherty made her mark in two notable television projects. She appeared in Kiss Me Deadly, a Jacob Keane assignment on the Here TV network, and starred in the holiday film Christmas Caper for ABC Family. That same year, she established a production company called No Apologies, with plans to develop a TV drama specifically for herself. Her efforts and presence in the industry were recognized as she was ranked number 96 on Entertainment Weekly's list of the 100 greatest television icons. In 2008, after a 14-year hiatus from her iconic role as Brenda Walsh, Doherty joined the cast of the Beverly Hills 90210 spin-off on the CW television network. She returned as a guest star, reprising her role in 4 of the first 6 episodes for a reported $40,000 per episode. Her character, now a successful theater actress and stage director, returned as the guest director of the High School Musical. After completing her initial guest appearances, Doherty expressed interest in returning to the series. She'd eventually agreed to appear in 3 more episodes, including one that aired in May 2009. The writers were excited about reuniting her character with Jenny Garth's character, Kelly Taylor. It was rumored that their characters would rekindle their old rivalry by competing for the affection of Ryan Matthews, played by Ryan Eggold, echoing their past competition for the character Dylan McKay, played by Luke Perry. However, Doherty and Garth later debunked these rumors, confirming that the love triangle storyline was not true. In late 2008, Shannen Doherty was announced as a co-star alongside Dylan McDermott in the independent film Burning Palms. This satire delves into Los Angeles stereotypes through 5 intertwining storylines. The film made its world premiere at the Newport Beach Film Festival in April 2010, drawing attention for its unique narrative and ensemble cast. On March 1, 2010, it was revealed that Doherty would be a celebrity contestant on the 10th season of Dancing with the Stars. The season premiered on March 22, 2010, with Doherty paired with 2-time champion Mark Ballas. Despite their efforts, the duo was the first couple eliminated in the second week on March 30. Doherty's motivation for joining the show was heartfelt. She wanted to make her ailing father proud by participating in the popular dance competition. Expanding her talents into the realm of animation, Doherty starred in Fernet's animated web series, Mary Carey, which launched on June 3, 2010. The series featured identical twins Mary and Carrie, with Carrie being a ghost. Doherty lent her voice to both characters in the 8-episode show, showcasing her versatility as an actress. On July 21, 2011, WeTV announced that Doherty would star in a 1-hour reality series documenting her life with fiancé Kurt Ezwarienko as they planned their wedding. The show, Shannen says, premiered on April 10, 2012, offering viewers an intimate look at Doherty's personal life and her journey to the altar. Continuing her foray into reality TV, it was announced on July 24, 2014, that Doherty and her former Charmed co-star Holly Marie Combs would star in their own road trip reality show called Off the Map with Shannen and Holly. The series premiered on Great American Country on January 2, 2015, and followed the duo as they traveled across the southeastern United States. Their journey included stops in Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. Viewers had the unique opportunity to vote on the activities Doherty and Combs would engage in at each destination through Great American Country's official website. In November 2016, Shannen Doherty joined the cast of a Heathers television series, which was initially set to air on the Paramount Network in March 2018. In this series, she portrayed the mother of one of the new Heathers, marking a departure from her original role as Heather Duke in the 1989 film. However, the tragic Parkland school shooting impacted the show's release. Due to its dark tone and themes of high school violence, the premiere was postponed. In June 2018, the network decided to pull the show entirely. Despite this, the series eventually aired over 5 nights in October 2018. In a nostalgic return, Doherty reprised her role as Brenda Walsh for the 6-episode sequel BH90210, which premiered on August 7, 2019 on Fox. This comeback was well received, allowing fans to reconnect with the beloved character. That same year, she appeared in the movie Undateable John, sharing the screen with Daryl Hannah, Tom Arnold, and Margaret Cho, adding another diverse role to her filmography. In 2021, Doherty continued her cinematic journey with the movie Fortress, starring alongside Jesse Metcalfe, Bruce Willis, Chad Michael Murray, and Kelly Grayson. The film was released in select theaters and on video on demand by Lionsgate Films in December 2021, showcasing her enduring presence in the film industry. In early 1993, Shannen Doherty found herself briefly engaged to Max Factor heir Dean J. Factor. However, by May 25 of that year, Factor sought a restraining order accusing Doherty of physical violence and threats. Doherty's father countered these claims, stating that it was Factor who had been abusive toward his daughter. Later in 1993, on October 11, Doherty married Ashley Hamilton, the son of renowned actors George Hamilton and Alana Collins. Unfortunately, their marriage was short-lived, and they filed for divorce in April 1994. Fast forward to 2002, Doherty tied the knot with Rick Solomon. This marriage also didn't last long, ending in an annulment after just 9 months. Nearly a decade later, on October 15, 2011, Doherty married photographer Kurt Ezvarienko in Malibu, California. Tragedy struck in November 2018 when Doherty lost her home to the Woolsey fire. In April 2023, Doherty announced she had filed for divorce from Ezvarienko. By October 2023, the divorce was nearly finalized, but reports in June 2024 revealed Doherty's legal filings indicated her husband was dragging out the process to avoid spousal payments. Addressing these reports on her podcast, Let's Be Crystal Clear, Doherty described the public nature of the divorce as exhausting and expressed uncertainty about discussing her marriage openly once the divorce was final. The divorce was officially completed shortly before her passing, with a Los Angeles judge declaring the couple divorced just 2 days after her death. Politically, Doherty was a registered Republican. In a 2012 interview with Complex magazine, she acknowledged the predominance of Democrats in the entertainment industry and expressed her acceptance of differing political views, saying, "I realize that the majority of people in the entertainment business happen to be Democrats. I have no problem with that, and they should have no problem with the fact that I'm a Republican." In 1999, Shannen Doherty publicly shared her battle with Crohn's disease, a chronic inflammatory condition. In March 2015, she faced a new and more daunting challenge when she was diagnosed with breast cancer, which had unfortunately spread to her lymph nodes. Doherty later revealed that her insurance coverage had lapsed from 2014 to 2015 because her employer had failed to make timely payments. This lapse in coverage delayed her cancer diagnosis, allowing the disease to advance significantly before it was detected. By February 2016, Doherty was undergoing anti-estrogen treatment to shrink the tumor in hopes of opting for a lumpectomy instead of a mastectomy. However, the presence of multiple tumors made a lumpectomy unfeasible, leading to a unilateral mastectomy in May 2016. During the surgery, it was discovered that some cancer cells had potentially spread beyond the lymph nodes. This unexpected finding meant that Doherty needed both chemotherapy and radiotherapy after her surgery. On April 29, 2017, she announced that her cancer was in remission, bringing a glimmer of hope to her supporters. However, the battle was far from over. On February 4, 2020, Doherty disclosed that her cancer had returned the previous year and had advanced to stage 4. By October 2021, during an interview with Juju Chang of ABC News, Doherty provided an update on her treatment journey.
Tell me why you're sitting with me here today.
It's going to come out in a matter of days or a week that I have stage 4. So my cancer came back, and that's why I'm here.
You've been living with it privately for a year now,
Yes.
correct? And you wanted to keep it private.
I still do. I mean, I don't think that I've processed it.
In June 2023, she revealed that the cancer had spread to her brain and was now terminal. By November 2023, it was also affecting her bones. In January 2024, Doherty shared that a new treatment was making progress, successfully breaking through the blood-brain barrier and providing a ray of hope, which she described as a miracle. Tragically, on July 13, 2024, Shannen Doherty passed away from cancer at her home in Malibu, California, at the age of 53. As Shannen Doherty recently passed away, many are wondering who will inherit her estate and how her wealth will be distributed. Shannen's successful career, which began in her childhood, accumulated a significant fortune, largely thanks to her roles on iconic shows like Charmed. During her time on the original Beverly Hills 90210, Doherty reportedly earned around $17,500 per episode. When she returned for the show's reboot, her pay increased to $70,000 per episode, as reported by The Hollywood Reporter. Her role in Charmed was particularly lucrative. For each of the 66 episodes she appeared in, she earned $75,000, totaling nearly $5 million from the series. At the time of her death, her net worth was estimated at around 5 million euros. However, this figure must be weighed against the substantial medical expenses she incurred due to her illness. Her assets included several properties, such as her Malibu villa, valued at $6 million. Besides the luxury home, Doherty had $250,000 in her bank account and shares worth approximately $1.8 million. Shannen's estate will be inherited by her family, with her mother, Rosa, managing her assets. During her illness, Shannen expressed a desire to ensure that her mother would be financially secure, stating that she had set aside funds to create a nice nest egg for her. Meanwhile, Shannen had a brother, Shannen Doherty, but no children of her own. Her ex-husband, with whom she had a contentious divorce and ongoing legal disputes over unpaid alimony, will not receive any portion of her estate. Before her passing, Shannen had already made significant efforts to simplify matters for her mother. She was quoted as saying she knew it would be difficult for her mother if she passed away first, demonstrating her concern for her family's well-being even amidst her own challenges. What do you think of this sharing formula? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Then, don't forget to check out this next video if you don't know Latto puts Ice Spice on Belast after beefing with her, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.